Alleged.
Yeah. So anyway, I got the powder like
Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Washington Nationals. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. On the hill here today, Jake Irvin. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Steven Kwan leading things off and takes a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Brings it in. And there's one down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Hoping for a good showing in this one from their cleanup hitter, Jhonkensy Noel.
Yeah, Boog, he just hasn't been himself at all lately. I mean, it's hard to know if it's mechanical, if it's mental. It's just a struggle all the way around. It's something that everybody goes through. I think the key is you've got to stick to the process. You've got to focus on every pitch and don't worry about the result. Take it one pitch at a time, one at bat at a time.
Yep. Will Brennan in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next one in the dirt. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 out, bases empty.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And that drops in for a strike. Righty delivers. Foul ball there. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses way outside. Hit hard, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Next to hit, Jhonkensy Noel. And that's way high. And that's ball one. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Runners are at the corners, one away. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
And there's a ball. Inside, 3-2 the count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Now it's the DH, David Fry. That's a little bit low.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Right through there for a strike. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Good job to fight that one off. Two outs. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's the third out. Guardians strand a couple, and now the Nats get their first opportunity. There's no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber.
Well, Boog, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. And I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome.
Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Luis Garcia.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus. Batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
Jacob Young, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Ball one there.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Swings and misses, 2 down.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. That misses the zone, 1-0. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. End of 1. And we're still scoreless. Back here in Nationals Park. Second inning set to go. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Irvin back to work. That one ripped. 1 away.
Batting 7th, center fielder Tyler Freeman.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. No score here in the second. Breaking ball misses down and away. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. Fastball for a strike.
Full count.
In the air, right field, Garrett. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
Batting 8th, second baseman Daniel Schneemann.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Daniel Schneemann. And first offering is fouled off. And he chases a high fastball there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Brian Rocchio, 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Schneemann coming home. He'll score.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. He's 0 for 1. Right side. Over to Lowe. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, James Wood. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. There's a strike.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Here's the 0-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. And that one is out of here. Home run number 5 on the season, and we're level. It's 1-1.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And now it's Luis Garcia.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Ball 2.
That one the other way. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And now up for Washington, Stone Garrett.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
K. Barrett Ruiz stands in now, looks at that one inside. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. And a swing and a miss. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Will Brennan.
And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Sliced hard but foul. That's outside, and it's 2-1.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid
Now
off
batting
right there
third
as he got
baseman,
into an
Jose
advantage count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
He was all over that one.
baseman,
Fastball pretty much
John
middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
First and second, no outs. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jhonkensy Noel. Just missed.
1-0.
On the ground, dive, and he's got it from his backside.
Now batting.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
So in now for Cleveland, David Fry. Golden opportunity right here. And that is out of play. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Right side, Garrett under it. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. Relay throw. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with one away.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Fought off foul. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go. Swing and a ball popped up. Abrams brings it in. Throw behind the runner, and they got him doubled off. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Guardians 3 and the Nats 1.
Never met her match it. Talking about some time, but you reaching for the access. Classless. Been right.
And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate.
Paul DeYoung.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Oh, 0-2 now. Just missed.
Well, that's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over, and now it's Ahmed Rosario. First time up was a pop out. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Rosario starting as the designated hitter, hitting leadoff in today's game. He joined the team as a free agent. Pitches in there, and it's 1-1. That one missed. And there's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Close, but called a ball. And now it's 3-2. In the air, center field. Freeman under it. makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Nationals, center fielder.
And now, Jacob Young struck out swinging his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And another ball. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. There's a strike. Swing and a miss.
Full count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete. Guardians 3 and the Nats 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Tyler Freeman.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Low calls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for Cleveland, second baseman
Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, with just 1 free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Foul ball, still 0-2. One down, base is empty. Not
1-2.
close with that one. And the count 1-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And look out.
Time,
that one
him.
gets him.
First base.
The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting.
Stepping up for the
Shortstop,
Guardians. Brian Rocchio. Doubled in his first AB. Up and in. Ball 1. Double barreled
1-0.
action in the bullpen. Derek Law preparing to come on if needed. Ferrer, a left-hander, also throwing. Next offering is fouled back.
Yep.
The shortstop
2-2.
takes the ball. Schneemann, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that's
Full count.
outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And ball
your base.
four
Ball
to a
four.
board.
Now batting, left fielder Stephen Kwan.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Jake Irvin won't go any further, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for the
And we've got
Nationals.
ourselves a pitching change.
Number
DJ
77.
Hurts.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Double play ball to second. There's one. And their second double play of the day will end the fourth. No runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left. And midway in the fourth, Guardians 3 and the Nats 1. Back in Washington, D.C., John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Nathaniel Lowe. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Nationals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
James Wood digging in for the Nationals. He's already homered in this game. In the air, left field. Kwan settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Nationals, second baseman Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Doubled his first time up.
This batter gets described as a homebody because he loves playing at home, and historically his numbers back it up.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Bieber checks the runner. Oh, the throw is wild. Now they've got him in a rundown. Man at first, one away. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. And it's gone. A two-run homer. Home run number 5 on the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-3.
That's a game changer right there. A big-time swing, and we're all tied up. With this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Late swing, foul to the left. Bieber winds and deals. That's the third, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now it's the right fielder, Stone Garrett. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Late on that fastball.
No ball.
Abrams
One
leads
strike.
off first with one away. Bieber checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. Here comes the 0-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Check on the runner, and he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this two-run homer. We're tied now at 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That one fouled off.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by pitch to lead off the inning. And up next for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. He's 2 for 2. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And now the first baseman, Jhonkensy Noel. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. His second homer of this series. It's 6-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, David Fry. And a slider misses down and away.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Hers, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Garrett makes the catch, and there's one away. Bo Naylor now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Garrett hauls it in, 2 away.
Up next for Cleveland, center fielder Tyler Freeman.
2 down, bases empty. And now the center fielder, Tyler Freeman. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. This one in the air. Low. Settles underneath it. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. Guardians put up 3 on this homer. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Pitching for
Back
Cleveland.
now to start the bottom of the fifth and taking over on the mound, Joey Cantillo.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. And that one is lifted in the air. Freeman moving under this one. Makes the grab, one down.
Third baseman.
Next to hit for the Nats, Paul DeJong. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. The Guardians leading by 3, last half of inning number 5. And there's a foul ball. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. So the Nats lineup turns over, and stepping in is the speedy Ahmed Rosario. There's a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
And that is that. And the Nationals gone in order and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Hers back to work. There's a swing and a drive. Young going back. Makes the catch, gliding out of the warning track.
Now batting, shortstop, Ryan Rocchio.
And here is Ryan Rocchio, a switch hitter batting right. Hers, a 6'2 southpaw, 24 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
So digging in, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Kwan off of first with 2 away. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. So up next, Jose Ramirez.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
That's towards center. Young makes the grab, and that is that. 2 left on. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Guardians 6 and the Nationals 3. back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Missing inside, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit, 1 for 2.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But
runner on the go. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. There's the strike.
Ball.
No outs. Runner on second. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And he makes the grab. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder, James Wood.
James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
No balls. 1 strike.
In the air to left center. Kwan flashes the leather on the run and catch.
that's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Garcia up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
Ball outside.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Runner at second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Cut on and lifted in the air. Brennan. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over. So 1 left for Washington, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Derek Law.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, designated hitter David Fry.
David Fry digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And a big swing and a miss. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. A right-hander is up and throwing. Noel gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
So in now for Cleveland, Tyler Freeman.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
And another ball. That one
Inside.
missed. Now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And fires in a fastball at 95. Freeman hits it in the air. Young gets under it. And that is that. So one hit is all they get midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Guardians 6 and the Nationals 3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
In there at the knees. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Into center and a base hit.
All over that one right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. And a foul ball.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Strike 2. Garrett, the base runner at first with 1 out. And 1-2. Runner on the go. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Up now for Washington, Paul DeYoung. Now moved to first. Pitch out, but no action. The Guardians leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose A. Ferrer.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Daniel Schneemann getting ready to hit.
Second baseman, Daniel Schneemann.
First pitch misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Up the middle, boots it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Up next for Cleveland.
So digging in, Brian Rocchio. Foul ball.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Nobody out. Runner at first. Stays alive.
Ball 1.
On the ground right side. 4, 6,
That's it.
3. And they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Strike 1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled
No
the
ball,
string.
1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And the batter now, Will Brennan. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Now batting third baseman,
Jose Ramirez digs in now. Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Throw to first, and it pulls him off the bag.
Now batting.
Ouch, that one drilled him. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. 3 left for the Guardians as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Cade Smith.
Trading my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television. According to his purpose, not somebody else's.
So now the DH spot, Ahmed Rosario.
Designated hitter, Ahmed Rosario.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And now up for Washington, Jacob Young. 1 for 3. He was late there, strike one.
So hard to touch.
0-1.
I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt. That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 68.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the DH, David Fry.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Abrams tosses to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Bo Naylor.
Here's the catcher to hit, Bo Naylor. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
No ball.
Meanwhile,
1 strike.
activity in the bullpen. Trevor Williams appears to be getting loose. Oh, 2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. He goes down looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Freeman now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Ground ball left side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
He's safe.
Now batting, second baseman Daniel.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out. You think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted. and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
So 2 down, stepping up for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann. Clips the corner. Strike one. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Freeman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch way upstairs. Goes down looking. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Guardians 6 and the Nationals 3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Leading off for Washington, left fielder, James Buller.
Line drive. And there's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. He's already homered here in this one. Clase, an all-star a season ago, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swinging a foul straight back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runner at first with no outs here. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And delivers outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one ripped. And that's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. For C.J. Abrams now.
For the Nationals, shortstop C.J.
That clips the zone.
Abrams.
0-1. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The Guardians trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Good eye in that spot.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Drops into the glove. That's out number 2. So they're down to their final out. And now the right fielder, Stone Garrett. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Guardians leading by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
First and second, 2 outs. Stepping in, Keibert Ruiz. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Clase is just 1 strike away. That misses. Going to count 1-2. Tying run at the plate. Got him! And that's the ball game.
Oh, you can see this team is feeling it right now. Look at the smiles. Look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
6-3 our final score. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.